Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's haul video is going to be filmed a little bit differently than I usually do it. I did get a chance to put up my new shelves and I was able to film bits and pieces of organizing it. So that's going to be the first portion of this video. That was filmed about a month ago, but it's really short. So I decided to just tack it onto my April haul. So first portion of the video, organizing the new shelf and reorganizing my existing shelves, or what I had before I put up the new shelf, and then I'll come back later to go over what I bought in April. I bought a Billy bookcase. I tried dragging it earlier. It's pretty heavy, but I'm gonna try to put it together in the next 2 hours. Hopefully that's enough time to put it together, but I will be right back once I'm done building it. Okay, so today is the day I finally moved some things into my new shelves. Onto, I'm not sure what the right preposition will be to use there, but I will be moving some things to the new shelf, and it will also give me a chance to organize the chaos that my wall mounted shelves have become from having to film multiple TikTok videos over the past couple of weeks. But in terms of how I have everything sorted right now, the top shelf will be staying pretty much the same. That has like my non-comic and 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚 novels. So other novels that are not 𝕤𝕚𝕟 novels. I'm not moving anything away from that shelf, but I will be adding other things that I've bought this year to that shelf. The most change will be happening between the middle and the bottom shelf. So for the bottom shelf, starting from the left, I have my 𝕤𝕚𝕟 collection. That has continued to grow. I have a bunch of stuff that have been released this year that I need to add to it. I'm thinking of possibly moving everything by MXCX to the new shelf, because I just think it would be nice to display them on the new shelf, but that would depend on how much space I have. We'll see. That's an open-ended question for that part. To the right, everything BL will be moving to the new shelf. So from BJ Alex right here all the way to here, and everything in the back as well will be moving to the new shelf. And to the right, I will keep my 𝕤𝕚𝕟 collection, small 𝕤𝕚𝕟 collection, on this shelf. I'll probably move the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. I have the second volume on order, so that should arrive soon. I think it would be nice to display those 2 volumes on the new shelves as well. For the middle section, I am planning to move everything that I want to collect this year. So everything in front here, pretty much in the shoujo section, my Happy Marriage, Nana, Kimi ni Todoke, Lovesick Ellie, Maid Sama. My Love Mix-Up I finished collecting, so I'm probably going to keep here. But everything to the right of it, I'm going to be moving to the new shelves. I'm going to move Sasaki and Miyano as well, just because I have the Nendoroids and I want to display those on the new shelf as well. Let's see, what else is in the shoujo section? I'm probably going to move A Sign of Affection, and in the Claire Moonlit Dusk as well, because in the Claire Moonlit Dusk is ongoing. I think the mangaka is back from a hiatus, and that should continue getting printed soon. A Sign of Affection is ongoing as well, so it'll probably be a good idea to keep collecting that. I'm going to move that as well. And for my shonen seinen section, I'm planning to collect Noragami. I have the first volume somewhere because I found that used. Haikyuu, I want to move. The thing with Haikyuu though is I have, how many volumes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 volumes here, but they recently started printing 3-in-1 volumes, and those are going to be much cheaper than buying the volumes individually. And I think this is a good time to make the switch if I want to, because I only have 7 volumes here. I can easily switch to the 3-in-1 volume. So that's something that I'm considering right now. But I am planning to collect Haikyuu this year. The only other series that's here that I want to move, let me grab my step stool because you probably can't see it, is 𝕤𝕚𝕒𝕚. So I have 2 3-in-1 volumes in the back that you still can't see, but it's this 2 right here. For those, I'm going to get rid of them. I don't know how yet. Maybe move them to the little free library or get rid of them at my local used bookstore. But I decided to collect the full metal editions of Full Metal Alchemist, and I already started buying some of them from the Crunchyroll store. So yeah, again, that's one that I can easily make the switch from one edition to the other because I don't have a whole lot of it collected just yet. The only other thing that's moving here will be Barakamon. I don't know if I decided to collect Barakamon this year or not. I'm going to check my spreadsheet and see if I want to move that. And maybe Moriarty the Patriot. It'll be a good idea to collect that. But I'm just going to show the final results of what I move and what the organization looks like after I'm done with moving everything and moving some things into the new shelves, onto. Again, I'm not sure what that will be. Maybe I'm going to look them up after I finish filming this portion of the video, and next time I'll use the right preposition. But that's pretty much what the situation on the wall mounted shelves looks like. Okay, bottom shelf update. I've moved out the BL away, and I had all of this in the Josei section. Paradise Kiss is technically a Josei series, but I'm going to move it so I can shelve it with Nana. And I also have the first volume of Neighborhood Story. I want to keep everything by Ayazawa together, so I'm going to move that. And I'm just going to go ahead and move all my webtoons and manhwa to the new shelf as well. I'm going to keep this here actually because it's pretty empty on this shelf right now after I moved all the BL. And I'm going to keep the anime series by MXTX on the bottom shelf for now as well, just so it's not too empty. But yep, that's the update on the bottom shelf. Okay, so I'll start this month out by going over some things I got for my birthday in March, but didn't have a chance to include in my March haul video. I have some manga, the first 2 volumes of Neighborhood Story. This is meant to be a prequel to Paradise Kiss, and I'm planning to collect everything by this mangaka, which was why I picked it up. She has another series that is getting a physical print later in the year, last quarter, really short series, about 3 volumes, and I'm probably going to try to collect that as well. And I just love the colors that they've used for the covers of Neighborhood Story. They're really pretty and they stand out. Also kind of matches Paradise Kiss, purple, pink, blue. So yeah, I really like that. Then I have first volumes of series I was really interested in checking out. First volume of Nina the Starry Bride, Marriage Toxin, Sakura Saku, and then the Savior's Book Cafe Story in Another World. I actually kind of regret buying this one because I was in the library the other day and they had 2 volumes of this series. They didn't have it there before I bought it, but if I'd been a little bit more patient, I could have read it at the library, because I haven't even gotten a chance to read this volume yet. I'm usually pretty good at checking things at the library if I'm just trying to read the first volume, decide if I'm interested in it, so I don't have to go through the hassle of wasting my money to pick up something only to end up not liking it. So yeah, I can definitely try to exercise a little bit more patience in the future before going ahead to buy some of these things. But yeah, those were all the manga that I got for my birthday. The rest of it were just books. I have 2 nonfiction books. What Happened to You? I talked about one of this in one of my videos, but I really wanted a physical copy, even though I've read and listened to it, so that was why I picked that one up. Then I started listening to The Body Keeps the Score, but it's a huge book, as you can see, and it took forever. The audiobook was really, really long. I didn't get a chance to finish it before it was due back at the library, so I'm going to borrow it again and probably do a hybrid of reading and listening to it. Same thing with Babel. I started listening to this one earlier in the year. It's a pretty huge book too. The audiobook was over 20 hours and I didn't get a chance to finish it before it was due back at the library, so I'm going to do a hybrid listening and reading for that one as well. I knew nothing about this book. I just read the synopsis. It looked interesting, which is why I picked it up, The Female Persuasion. And then the last thing I have is a poetry book. I like poetry books, and this one was just a recommendation from other poetry books that I currently own, so I decided to pick it up. It had really good reviews too, so I'm excited to read that. So yeah, that was everything I got for my birthday. The next set of things I'll be going over are series I was planning to collect this year. So I have Lovesick Ellie volumes 6, 7, and 8. This series has only 12 volumes and I'm trying to read all of it this year. I read through volume 4 already, still really enjoying it. So I'm happy that I was able to pick up the next couple of volumes. The rest of them are up here, so I'll just move that up here. Then I have Kimi ni Todoke. I have 5 volumes here. They're out of order, but I have volume 11, 17, 23, 25, and 28. So this make up the rest of the volumes I was missing out of what is currently available on the Crunchyroll store. I'm missing only 3 volumes now, and whenever those become available, I'll go ahead and complete my collection of that series. Then I have the Apothecary Diaries, volumes 5, 6, and 10. I just wanted to buy the volumes of things I wanted to read that occurred in the anime, and then also following up after the anime ended. So I currently own volumes 1, 7, 8, and 9. I believe the anime ended on volume 8, so volumes 9 and 10 will be after episode 24 of the anime, and I can read on from then. I know volume 11 is out, but I already placed this order before it was actually released, so whenever I get to read in volume 10, I'll probably go ahead and pick up that next volume. But that is the Apothecary Diaries. Then I have Full Metal Alchemist. I believe I mentioned that I was switching from the 3-in-1 editions that I currently own to the Full Metal edition. This was the only bundle that they had available on the Crunchyroll store. The other bundles were missing one volume or the other in them, so they weren't available as a bundle, although you could buy them individually. So yes, that is Full Metal Alchemist. I forgot to show the cover of Apothecary Diaries. I'll come back and do that. But yeah, these are so beautiful. I love how well made the hardbacks are. And this is the Apothecary Diaries. Gorgeous art. Look, 𝕚𝕚𝕚. Now, before I move to the BL portion of this video, I have another new series that I picked up because the premise of it was really interesting to me. The title is What He Who Doesn't Believe in Fate Says. So this is about this guy on the cover, and he's able to see the red string of fate that connects people together. So if he sees you, he's also able to know who your fated person is because he's able to see the string that connects to both of you. But he falls in love with a woman whose string is connected to someone else that isn't him. And I just thought that was really interesting, so I wanted to pick up the first volume and give that a read. So that was that one. Everything else is BL. The first one here is also a series that is new to me, Seaside Stranger. This was recommended to recommended to me by someone in the comments last year, but I didn't get a chance to pick it up last year, and I just got around to doing that. So whenever I'm able to read it, I'll go ahead and give that a read. Everything here will be pre-orders. So I have the second volume of Pink Heart Jam, which is the last volume of the series, but it's going to be getting a prequel. I can't remember what the title is right now, and I think that's going to be getting printed in English as well. Then I have the fourth volume of the Other Worlds books, Depend on the Bean Counter. Still really enjoying this one. I have a one-shot, All You Want, Whenever You Want. That cover was really the only reason I picked it up, and I always try to buy one-shots because you don't have to read any further than that. Then this one is a series, and the title was what wrote me in. I got reincarnated in a BL world of big man boobs. I saw that, I was just like, yeah, I would totally read that. So yeah, I'm sure it's just trashy and stupid, but sometimes you need that in your life. And then I have another one-shot, Nangahama, To Be or Not to Be. I also really love this mangaka. I'll read almost anything by her, Scarlet Barrico. So that was why I picked that up. I read the e-version when it came out in February, but I also wanted a physical copy. And then the last one here, oh, that's starting to topple over. The last one here is The Dangerous Convenience Store. I plan to pick up all of this series, and I've read it online. I just plan to pick up the series and have it physically because I love it. But yeah, everything else is cherry magic. Not necessarily something I was planning to collect this year, but I love the anime so much. I just went ahead to buy everything that they had available physically. So I have volumes 1 through 10 of Cherry Magic. Even though I've watched the anime, I'm going to go ahead and read the entire thing over again because I just think it's such a beautiful story. And yeah, that is the end of the haul. That's everything that I bought. If there's time left and this isn't becoming too long of a video, I'll go ahead and show myself shelving everything that I bought. But if I don't, whatever day you find yourself watching this, make it a great one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.